G'day guys and welcome to Raging Rhino. It's time for the season finale of Ahsoka, the 8th and final episode. Now, based on everything that we've had so far throughout this entire season, I don't think the writing's going to get any better, especially being that it's the last episode of the season. But of course, what are they going to pay off? What story threads are there to pay off when the story isn't actually being driven by character motivations? It's just being driven by plot after plot, and then this happens. They've had their opportunities to explain some of the shit going on, like with what happened with Ahsoka in the World Between Worlds, or what happened with Hera in regards to her penalty for her transgressions. They just threw that under the rug and just left it because, you know, we've got to keep the women up in power and all of this kind of shit. It's absolute bullshit. The Force is female. But the one thing that I actually think that they're going to pay off on is something they've been teasing for the entire season. And that is that Sabine is going to be Force sensitive. They are going to make her use the Force in this episode. And once she's unlocked her abilities, unlocked her powers, she is just going to be the ultimate Jedi. That's truly what I believe we're going to get from this episode. And that's the only thing that they can pay off, because it's the only thing that they've been teasing throughout the entire season that we haven't really had a payoff for or an answer for or anything like that. So with that being said, let's get straight into this episode. If you are new here, you get to see my reactions as I go through the episode, and then you get to hear my thoughts and my review at the very end. Let's get straight into this. So stupid.
The cargo transfer is complete.
Good.
She's the first line that comes out of her mouth is the cargo transfer is complete, but yet they're still carting cargo. Oh, it's so dumb.
Very good indeed. Dispatch 2 TIE fighters if they find their mark.
2.
Tell them to engage.
Just 2 TIE fighters.
To the old ways. I do.
This is retarded.
Do you abandon my life?
Oh god, it's dumb. Listen to the music, it's trying to make it sound so threatening and... Wow. This is dumb as shit.
The blade of Talcin.
Watch the seals clap! The blade of Talcin! Oh, man! Oh, and they have to make it a katana too, samurai shit. Man, this is stupid.
Take it.
Watch the seals clap. Because they said Talcin! Would you just carry it around the whole time? There's no, like, holster for it? I know that's not what it's called, but, like... It's flaming green, and it's on... Like, how do you put that on your belt? You just carry it around the whole time. The Jedi, the Witch, and the Warlord? What are they trying... Oh my god! The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Not only do they plagiarize other Star Wars shit from better people, better storytellers, but they're plagiarizing every other fucking thing that motivates them or inspires them to make this garbage. The Jedi, the Witch, and the Warlord. Wow. Dave Filoni, you fucking hack. Wow. What are they doing? Aren't they in a hurry?
Rush through haphazardly.
Okay, so he's building a new lightsaber. I've just got to, like, okay, I don't have a problem with this necessarily, but he's just obviously putting it together using his hands and all of that sort of thing. Wouldn't it be kind of cool to, like, sort of be using the Force, grabbing pieces, putting them on, maybe taking some off, reattaching something else to try and get a lightsaber to work? Like, wouldn't that just be better? I would think, being Ezra and how long he's been alone with just the Force, basically, no lightsaber or anything like that. Wouldn't that be better? And also, too, like, why isn't he just taking the lightsaber that Sabine has? It's his lightsaber. I know they want to argue through this show that, oh, Sabine made some different little adjustments to it, so that now makes it her lightsaber, is, of course, what this character said, Hugh Yang. But I still think it probably would have just been better to have him sort of using the Force, constructing a lightsaber that way, as opposed to, you know, just manual labor.
That the relationship between a master and an apprentice is as challenging as it is meaningful.
Oh, there's a lesson for Sabine.
Kanan took the one, the other I held onto in case he ever needed it. It is proper that you should have it.
Thank you, Huye.
Okay, I'm just going to pause it there for a second. For what that was, it was actually not bad. Well, we actually got some sort of substance out of this. The fact that Huyang helped Kanan, or taught him how to build a lightsaber, and they have a little bit of a back and forward about it. It's actually not bad. I'm surprised. As I said at the beginning of the video, I didn't think we were going to get any good writing in the final episode. I mean, surely we couldn't. We've had this much bad writing. They actually did something decent, at least. Although it doesn't push anything in the story or the plot forward, but it was a nice, actual, meaningful moment. There was actually some emotion there. Who would have thought? And where did the Kyber crystal come from?
Looks like you. At the time, Ahsoka felt that if Sabine unlocked her potential,
Hang on.
she would become dangerous.
Oh, so the whole thing that happened with them was Ahsoka. The same thing with Grogu. Oh, he might give in to his emotions. Like, everyone might, you fucking idiot. But doesn't Ezra already know this information? Doesn't Ezra already know that Mandalore was sacked? I'm pretty sure he does. Rebels takes place after the Siege of Mandalore and everything that happened on Mandalore. Ezra was there for everything else that Sabine went through with Mandalore. So I don't understand that conversation.
Your gamble paid off.
So you know.
I do.
Of course she knows, you're here. The only way you got here was using the map, and you brought the enemy here. If Ahsoka didn't already know, then after Ahsoka gets here, she would know. After seeing Sabine alive and well. This is where the dialogue just gets stupid. There's no purpose, there's no point to any of this. Other than to make Sabine fucking Force sensitive, like I said. It's coming, I'm telling ya. Aren't they in a hurry? Why aren't they leaving these people? Why are they following them?
I'm going to be there for you.
Oh my god, it's happening.
I'll tell you a secret.
Why is this so painful?
Being a Jedi isn't about wielding a lightsaber.
Oh, it's not about anything you
helps.
teach.
Hey,
Gay.
let's go. Just finished.
Perfect timing. Whoa, I gotta say, one flyby from 2 TIE fighters did this much damage. But being chased for half an hour by 3, I don't know what fighters, don't do a damn thing. Wow. Wow.
On my signal.
Oh, yes. And she crashes. Wow. Oh my god, it's so stupid.
Got him.
Got him. Oh man. They all got a dog each? No. No, Ezra's sitting on the back. He's riding bitch with fucking Sabine.
May the Force be with you.
Oh, fuck off. It's so stupid that they brought the ring down to
Looks like we're
atmosphere.
just in time.
The ship's
You kept her in the sky
fucked.
longer
What do you
than I've been
mean?
alive.
Is he just gonna fix it in like half an hour?
Do not wait for me.
Aren't they sending out a ground assault? Hang on a sec. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is fucking so stupid. So hang on. They're going into the base. Aren't they sending out a ground assault that was supposed to be immediate? And when they moved the map to see where the ship was downed, Have they just traveled that far? They're already there on dogs. When Thrawn said, oh, their chances of stopping us are really limited, if not completely pointless, because they can't stop us now. They don't have enough time to get here. That's what I got as the implication of why he moved the map and saw that. And then not only that, but Sabine just then put her helmet on. Where did she get her helmet? Where was the last time we see Sabine's helmet? Oh, that's right. It's in the other galaxy after she got force pushed against a tree and fucking the helmet popped off her head. Are you telling me, are you trying to tell me that Ahsoka, after she figured out Stonehenge in their galaxy, after she figured out holding the ball, or half the ball, that Sabine went with them and gave them back the map? Ahsoka didn't just get on her ship and go straight to the whales like it showed that she did. She actually walked into the forest to get Sabine's helmet. Is that what you're trying to tell me? Because that's pretty fucking stupid and it's pretty fucking rich. Doing stupid shit like that off screen so that when she puts her helmet on, it doesn't actually make any sense. This is how stupid the writing is. This is how stupid the continuity is. And you might look at something as simple as her actually having her helmet back with her as some sort of nitpick or something like that. And if you're willing to overlook stupid shit like that, well then go for it. I don't care. But I can't sit here and suspend my disbelief when shit like this happens. This isn't a real world. This isn't a real universe. Time does not take place in this universe, as shown by the example of Thrawn saying that they don't have enough time to even get to us now. Send out a ground assault.
Show me the reported location of the attack. Assuming the Jedi ship is downed, their options to prevent that departure are now severely limited, if not impossible.
Where's this ground assault in the time that it's taken them to travel from their downed ship to this base? What's actually going on? It is that stupid. And then you've got little stupid shit like the helmet thing. This is so dumb.
Scan is tracking 2 targets incoming from the north.
Good. In the previous scene with Thrawn, he said that they didn't have enough fucking time to get there.
Rain hellfire upon them.
Where's your ground assault? Oh my god, this is fucking retarded.
Please, help out!
What? Is Sabine actually even doing anything in this situation? Huh? What, you keep underestimating them because you're a fucking retard? Okay, I'm sorry, but there's that many troopers. You've seen when they use their lightsabers to deflect blaster shots. I mean, just take, for example, even from their own canon. Let me say the hallway scene from Darth Vader in Rogue One. He's flipping that lightsaber and it's just deflecting shots. This is like they're doing some sort of training thing. It seems so slow and so pointless, and they're fucking... How many stormtroopers are there with blasters constantly firing at them? It looks pathetic. Look at that. Why do these lightsabers just do flesh wounds? Oh my god, this episode is making me infuriated. Fucking bouncing off and shit. Ezra just went through 2 guys and it left like a scar on the front. That's it. Look at that. Look at that. He just hit him and that's all it did. It didn't go through his body. This is so dumb. What's they're gonna bring him back to life. Yep.
What happened before?
So let's cut off some limbs and shit.
This is new.
Cut their heads off. Cut some limbs off. that, like... This is stupid. All of a sudden they can run now? I thought they were just moving like zombies. Nothing adds up. I love how they just keep walking around with their lightsabers turned on everywhere. Actually getting a little bit of choreography. Wow. Why is he wearing Beskar? No, here we go! Here we go, here it comes! Oh, here it comes! Yeah! You're done! She's a Jedi now! She's a Jedi now. Let's see what else they make her do. Okay, that was sloppy.
I can do this.
No! No, you can't do this! No, you can't
Ezra,
do this!
The longer you hesitate...
She's gonna force push him. Oh my god! Why does that look so slow and ridiculous? Why do they just stop shooting though? Why? Oh my god, the lightsabers don't do anything! Come on, that cut her in half! That'd cut her in half! What are you doing? That would cut her in half! I'm telling ya! What the fuck is this? And the stormtroopers just stand around, fucking waiting for these guys to have a fight, just watching them, when they could be shooting at Ahsoka while she's fighting and take her down. And then Sabine interrupts, so all the stormtroopers go after her, which I thought were undead stormtroopers that are now all of a sudden dying from blaster shots and shitty lightsaber attacks. Nothing makes sense in this goddamn show. Nothing in this show is anything to do with Star Wars other than the fact that you see a lightsaber on the screen. Fucking Sabine using the Force and shit. Told you they'd pay it off.
Where's Ezra? He's going home.
Did she just force push those people? Get your helmet. How are you getting out of there? They're gonna take us down. How are they gonna get out of there? No fucking way. No fucking way he fixed the ship in like half an hour or an hour at most. How did this ship get fixed, honestly?
This is where a Ronin such as you belongs.
Did you just call her a Ronin? You called her a goddamn Ronin. So all Sabine ended up doing in the end was trading places with Ezra. She got to see him for a little bit and now they're gone. Oh my god. Season 2, the quest to get back Sabine and Ahsoka. Ezra edition. So you're going to live with the turtle people. Long, drawn out, pointless scenes. Oh, it's the sister bird thing. Seals are going to clap. Who's this? Shin. We haven't seen her all episode. Where's she going? Oh, to live with the bandits that they recruited off screen. Why is that going to do anything? The last time they saw a lightsaber, it killed some of their friends, possibly family. And Balin, we haven't seen him all episode. Oh my god, it's the Mortis father. There's the father, there's the son, and the daughter's missing her head. Wow, and Balin's... Is this Lord of the Rings now? What the fuck is going on? We got the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe episode. We get rip off from Lord of the Rings and absolute canon destruction. And oh my god, this episode is fucking shit. And so fucking bad. Oh, there's a light blinking in that far distance. So the snap of fingers, they're already in the galaxy. They brought this guy back. They just put, like, it's the same costume as the guy that died in episode 1, right at the very beginning. Funny as. Why is Chopper the only one talking? She doesn't say freeze, stand right there, nothing. That's it. She doesn't run over and give him a big hug or anything. Like, she just stands there while he walks towards her slowly. Nothing.
Thrawn got away.
And you're still not with Ezra.
And thanks to you, Ezra got home.
Yeah, but you guys didn't. Oh, this is dumb. Oh, one last time for all the seals out there. Oh my god, he's watching over her this the whole time. That was the worst fucking, not even Star Wars. That was the worst fucking show I've ever seen. I will give him credit. In this episode, we got a little bit of something. We got the conversation between Ezra and Hu Yang about Kanan, which was decent in isolation. And we got a little bit, a tiny little smidgen of good choreography in the fight between Morgan and Ahsoka. That's it. The rest, you could go through my reactions. You know exactly what I'm thinking and exactly what I'm feeling right now. Nothing adds up. The thing that I was talking about with Sabine's helmet, I'm not going to ramble on about it, but it's just stupid. It's just stupid. The time that it took them to travel from their downed ship to Thrawn's base, basically, when he specifically said that they can't get there in time. Which he said in the last episode. Hu Yang repairs the ship in no time. This was a ship that was shot to shit. And then also collided with the 2 TIE fighters, which was surprisingly convenient and stupid. And Thrawn sends out 2 TIE fighters, and then 2 seconds later basically implies that he's underestimated Jedi in the past. Wouldn't you think sending 2 TIE fighters is continually underestimating them? And then he says, we're going to go out for a ground assault. Where was that ground assault? Was it with the ground assault people just waiting inside for them to arrive? This show is stupid. This episode was ridiculous. And then, of course, like I said, we got the payoff of Sabine using the Force, grabbing the lightsaber, Force pushing people, for helping Ezra get on the ship by giving him an extra boost with the Force push. A thing that him and Kanan used to do as master and apprentice. This is so destructive to Star Wars lore and canon, I can't even begin to tell you how fucking stupid it is. How far removed from George Lucas' Star Wars this is. It's laughable at this point. It's a joke. And Dave Filoni ain't no fucking savior. He's the continued destroyer of worlds, the continued destroyer of Star Wars. And horrible, horrible writing, horrible continuity. Nobody sits there and goes, oh, hang on a second, that doesn't make any sense. We should maybe try and swing it this way. Or maybe with like Sabine's helmet for a second. Maybe we get just one quick glimpse, one quick shot of Ahsoka looking through the area where Sabine and Shin were fighting and stumbles across her helmet and decides to pick it up and take it to the new galaxy. This episode was more infuriating than all 7 episodes before it. Because not only is it stupid and pointless and absolutely ridiculous, like we went through all of this stuff with the map and everything, and Sabine not being able to use the Force and really struggling, and there was a bit of a rift between her and Ahsoka that we still don't know anything about. Everything that Sabine did moving forward with giving Baylan the map and all of that stuff resulted in just the opposite to what she wanted. The only thing now is that she can actually wield the Force. I'm sorry, but this is Mary Sue levels of retardedness. Oh, but she was training with Ahsoka. Twice she's been Ahsoka's apprentice. She was training with Kanan in Rebels. Bullshit. No, under no circumstances should she be using the Force. And of course, it's no real surprise to me because we knew it was coming. They've been teasing it all season. Fucking, some of this stuff in here was an absolute joke. It was hilarious. Like this stuff with Morgan being like turned into a Night Sister, a proper Night Sister. That's hilarious. The title of this fucking episode for fucking Confined It Again. The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Fucking hilarious. There's decent dialogue. There's decent conversation that takes place. It is all there to push it into Sabine's head so that she's like contemplating what her relationship is with her master. You know, because they're talking about masters and apprentices. It was stupid. They should be in a hurry to get back to Thrawn's ship. Does Ezra still not know that Sabine gave up his sacrifice to get them there? I'm sure if he probably knew that, well, first of all, he'd be pretty angry that his entire sacrifice has gone to shit and Thrawn's going back to the galaxy to reign as heir to the Empire. But does he even know? Has dialogue even taken place? No, not really. No one cares. Ahsoka talks about how she knew. And we get the TIE fighter. Like, I don't want to go through the whole thing. You've basically seen my reactions. You've seen my thoughts of it. Again, these guys were supposed to be undead troopers walking like zombies really slow. And then all of a sudden when the script needs them to run, they run. And then all of a sudden when the script needs them to actually die, they actually die.
Where's Ezra? He's going home.
And who did that force push, by the way? Was that just Sabine force pushing 3 dudes over? I'm sorry. If you enjoy this, good for you. I question your intelligence, and I question your past as a Star Wars fan. But if you like it, good for you. This is the shittiest Star Wars I have ever seen. And we've had some pretty shit Star Wars. In fact, it's the second shittiest, because the first shittiest definitely is The Last Jedi. It's the second shittiest Star Wars thing I've ever seen. Everything that they keep coming out with is so destructive to real Star Wars. The main thing in this being Sabine's Force sensitivity. You go back to the Obi-Wan Kenobi show and it's the fact that Vader and Kenobi even crossed paths again. Had multiple extra duels. But this is just pathetic. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. It is that fucking bad. Baylan and Shin aren't even in it up until right at the very end. Ezra finds his way back home. We get the owl from the Mortis arc. Shin goes back to the bandits, lights her lightsaber, and what, this now makes her the leader of the bandits? We don't even know how or why they actually got recruited. Why they allowed Baylan to even recruit them. Because it was all done between episodes. There's nothing that takes place here. It's all bullshit. And then you've got Baylan standing on the hand of the father. It's stone fucking the things that they ripped off from Lord of the Rings. You've got the son in there and the daughter in there, and he's looking off into the distance, and you see this flashing light on the top of a mountain that he's trying to get to. Like this is another thing of how retarded this actually is. There's all these security people pointing guns at a stormtrooper coming out of the ship. And in that entire time, no one says anything. Hera, you've been bragging about how much of a general you are. How about you tell the person to freeze? Don't move. Identify yourself. Who are you? Are you a defector? Don't move. Stop walking towards us. In real time, this is what happens. He walks down the ramp. Hera raises her gun, so everybody else raises their gun. Still no words have been spoken. Freeze. Don't move. You're surrounded. Anything. Any piece of dialogue would be nice. Chopper starts... Oh, I got my hands up. I'm just going to keep advancing on you. Hera, say something. Oh, no, we're going to watch the droid roll out. Still no dialogue, nothing. And it takes him this long to remove his helmet. Oh, Hera, I'm home. What? That's so lame. It's so lame. Disney Star Wars is an abomination of real Star Wars. It is destructive. It is shitty. It is so shitty when it comes to the writing that there's nothing there. Nothing. No characters in this show. It is all just plot being pushed forward by plot. And no emotions whatsoever. Nothing. Let's take a look at what happens after Ezra reveals that it's him to Hera. Smile.
Ezra?
Ezra? God, it took her forever to say it.
Hi, Hera. I'm home.
Okay. Hi, Hera, I'm home. And then what? Hera, doesn't go running over. Oh my God, it's good to see you. Where's Sabine? Where's Ahsoka? What's going on? Why are you dressed in this stormtrooper armor? Why are you in that shuttle? She stands there while he continues walking towards her and the scene ends. No emotion whatsoever. Hera's just... And that's supposed to be emotion. Oh my God, it is dumb. It is pathetic. And then, of course, right at the end, you get your last little bit of jangling keys with Anakin as a Force ghost, watching over Ahsoka the whole time. Oh my God. Fucking cry, fucking clap, whatever you want to do. This is gay as stupid fucking shitty Star Wars. Disney Star Wars isn't Star Wars. And Star Wars is only alive because of the EU. Because it's the only real Star Wars we've got now. And the 6 movies. That's it. That's Star Wars. Anyway, I'm not going to ramble on anymore. This was bullshit. It was a shitty series with shitty dialogue, shitty characters. Nothing in this was any good, and nothing in it was ever explained. Nothing. It's plot pushed by plot, not character motivations or anything of the sort. It's shit. The characters don't act anything like their animated counterparts. There was nothing there for anyone who's a Rebels fan, a Clone Wars fan, or a Star Wars fan in this. But they'll pretend that they're a Star Wars fan. Let me know your thoughts of the episode. Let me know your thoughts on the entire season in the comments below. I want to know what you guys thought of this closing episode for this entire shitty season of Star Wars Ahsoka. Let me know in the comments below. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Later, guys.
But what about Thrawn? Thrawn is great. Thrawn is a character we all know. Thrawn has a lot of credibility. So then you ask yourself, is it right to use him? And can we use him in a way that's similar to the books? Or are we using him and it's going to go completely into left field? And there have been times when we wanted to use things from the EU and I was like, yeah, but we can't use it that way. So why? I don't want to use it and change it. Mm-hmm. I don't want to use it and make it something completely different. That's rude. Make it something completely different. That's rude. Make it something completely different. That's rude. That's rude. That's rude.